Hey folks, how's it going? Murphy's Law Gaming here. Hope everybody is doing alright. And so we are here with Skyward Sword HD finally. And so, yeah, I decided to do. I picked the wrong game. Yeah, it's not going to be a Minecraft stream. I'm sorry. uh, Doing a 6 heart challenge of Skyward Sword HD. I've actually already played through the game on the channel. Um, and so I figured with this game coming out, we'd try to do something a little different since I've already done. I'm scooting around so y'all can kind of see this story if y'all aren't familiar with the story. There we go. But I've done two 3 heart challenges on this channel already. The first one being Ocarina of Time, and the second one being Wind Waker. And both of those, in my opinion, went pretty decent. And so I figured with this game coming out, we'd try to do something different. I was reminded by one of our viewers that in Skyward Sword that you don't start the game with 3 hearts, you start the game with 6 hearts. And so I had forgotten all about that. And so, yeah, the only thing I know to do is to do a 6 heart challenge. And so we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. And so I know my original playthrough of Skyward Sword, I had difficulties in the game, and I was also had challenges outside of streaming. I had started school, and stuff like that, and there was a lot of canceled streams, which strung the playthrough. That, along with me having trouble with the game and everything, kind of strung the playthrough out. Ended up playing it for, I think the entire playthrough took me basically about half a year. And so we're going to see if we can't make that playthrough a little shorter than half a year. So, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to try to play the game with the actual controller and see how that goes. And if it feels like I can't really get familiar with the game with the standard controls, I'll probably switch back to the motion controls and just go from there and just kind of feel the game out and see which I'll be more comfortable with. But real quick, while the story is still unfolding, let me say hello to some of our viewers. We have ZG Future Energy Gamer, Energix Gamer. Thank you for stopping by. And we got Luna Saxon. So welcome, folks. And yeah, as soon as we get this little part of the story finished, we will begin. So. But very much looking forward to playing this game, which is, I can't believe that I'm saying that because, yeah, this is probably one of the Legend of Zelda games that I've played on the channel that I probably had the most trouble with. But I want to go through it again and give it another shot. And, with the HD version coming out, what better time, so. And there we go. We have the title screen, so that means we can get started. Hey, Blue Hedgehog Man 17. Yes, it has been a while, but I'm glad to see you here, and I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, we'll go with Link. And probably some more story. Luna says, I'm okay. Just been rough for me, so I needed to take a break from here since my daughter is recovering from a Black Widow bite. Oh, wow, Luna, I'm so sorry. I hope she's recovering all right. Totally, don't blame you there for not, being here. But yeah, I wish her a speedy recovery. I am not a fan of spiders. I'll tell you that myself. So. That is the awesome land of Skyloft. And three doofuses jumping off of a ledge to get on their loft wings. Blue says my aunt pre-ordered my copy of the game and I got the poster with it. I also wanted to get the themed Joy-Cons but couldn't because of how overpriced they were. That's funny, Blue. I pre-ordered the game and got the poster. They had two, from what I saw, they had at least two packages of the Hyrule themed or Skyward Sword themed, whatever you want to call them, Joy-Cons there. And I saw the price. I think they had them for $74.99, and I was like, no. And don't get me wrong, they look cool and everything, but that was too much money for me. I was actually thinking of getting a set for myself, and also getting a set for the giveaway that I'm having next month for the 4-year anniversary of the channel. And I was just like, oh man, that's, I mean, just over $150 right there. Of course, a set for myself, but also just $75 just, you know, for one prize, which the Joy-Cons, I don't know if they were even going to be the biggest prize. But I couldn't do that, and it's like, at the end of the day, they're Joy-Cons, and I've got the set that I have here, and then I got the basic set that came with my my Switch, so I'm good on Joy-Cons. So. And I'm gonna leave the reading of this initial part up to you viewers. From here on, after this, I'll read the dialogue aloud, but I will say so far though that the game looks very sharp. So. And I had actually planned on getting the amiibos. One for myself and one for the giveaway, but I was told that that there was a delay in shipping, and so unfortunately the amiibos weren't at my GameStop on launch day. So I am amiiboless as far as it pertains to the Princess Zelda and Loftwing amiibo. So, anyways, getting started. This is a letter. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Princess Zelda doesn't mess around, folks. He's like, really? Luna says she is home now. She's asleep on my chair since the doctor said she cannot walk on hard surfaces since there is still some venom in her foot. The doctor did give her a wheelchair in case. Well, that's good. And like I said, I really, really hope she makes it through it. Look at that first rupee of the game. And we'll plant our buns for a second. Okay, and we're back up. So let's go. Oh, Corey. How's it going, dude? CC Gaming is in the house, folks. Corey says, I only had one set of Joy-Cons and they are starting to drift. So these new Joy-Cons were perfect and they aren't overpriced. They cost the same as a regular pair. Also high, yeah. Well, I want to say like where I live, I don't know if it's different. I want to say like a typical pair of Joy-Cons here costs I think $65.99 or something like that. So I don't know, maybe it's, in my case it was GameStop pricing. I don't know, I would like to think not, but yeah. Now I will say that I also bought these when I pre-ordered my game. It was also in another city. It wasn't in the city that I live in, so who knows. And by the way, folks, if you're not aware, CC Gaming is a streamer and has his own channel. So please be sure to stop by and check his channel out. I think you will really like what Corey's got going on there. There's always some neat stuff that he's doing. So please be sure to stop by and say hello, drop a like. If you like what you see, drop a sub. Why wouldn't you want to drop a sub? I mean, you need to drop a sub. There's a link in the chat, folks. Please be sure to check them out. Blue says, I never played the Wii original because I dislike motion controls. The announcement of the traditional button controls and also support for the Switch Pro controller made me want this HD remake. Yeah, that's one thing I will say is that I was not crazy with the motion controls. I did adapt to them and I got used to them. I did get to a point where I was comfortable with them. But that's one thing I did say. It's like, yeah, if they ever made a remake of this, I kind of wanted traditional, you know, like regular control support. I thought that would be fun. So that's what I'm going to try here. And if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to kick back and go back to the motion controls. No problem, Corey. Who also says they tend to run $70 or $80 retail depending on the location, and the Skyward Sword ones were $80, so max 10. Yeah, I mean, not a terrible price. And I think with my situation, it's a little bit, you know, better than, not better, different than Blue's. Because I was looking at buying 2 sets, you know, for something extra. So, I mean, I didn't realize that they were going to, you know, be almost $80. So, oh well. It just means I can come up with different prices, you know. It'll be all right, so. And he also says, I can understand not wanting to use the motion controls. However, I love them on the Wii and love them now. For me, I think I just had to get used to playing them with a Legend of Zelda game. That was the big thing for me, so. Okay, we got Pippet here. Morning, Link. So, today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that Red Terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. And he has a pretty stern look about that. So, yes, sir, we will come see you if we have questions about birds. Right here we have Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Oh, Alan, sorry. Hey, Link, the day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use, all those practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using the directional buttons? Press up when you want to take a look at your surroundings. Well, look at that. I'm looking at my surroundings. Thank you. You're a godsend. That reminds me, you always seem to confuse Instructor Horwell and me. I am Alan, of course. I have white hair and I teach practical skills. Instructor Horwell has brown hair and he teaches academics. Don't forget it. My bad. Blue says, my birthday's coming up soon, so my copy of this game was an early present for me. Oh, that's awesome, Blue Hedgehog. Very happy to hear that for you. And we got this person up here dropping it like it's hot. Hey, Renee. Good to see you. I will wait to pick Skyward for a sale. Yeah, it's probably not going to go on sale, like Corey said, for probably quite a while. So, hey, but that's not bad thinking. If you're patient, you will, you know, Probably find it on sale, you know, probably like a couple years from now. Good morning, Link. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. Okay, so we still use some motion when we got the controller hooked up. Which, I mean, still basically Joy-Cons are just attached to a bit of a, you know, control base, I guess you would call it. Link's gonna get some Hyrulean hemorrhoids if he keeps this up. Henya, what's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Humph. Well, thanks for the help. You're welcome, old Grandma Wolverine looking lady. Walmart actually sells it for $50 instead of $60, which they usually do for AAA titles. Yeah. Most of the times, that's where I get my my games from, is from Walmart. But I went and pre-ordered this, you know, at GameStop just so I could have the poster. So, and I'll say the poster is pretty sweet looking. So, thanks. That was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old lady offered me to do that. You got a red rupee. It's worth 20 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. I have to hang back and watch the Academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link. Thanks, Fledge. Alright, let's go out these beautiful doors right here. But yeah, Corey, that's one thing I would definitely say that I was happy to see at Walmart was that $10 price drop. Very awesome. And like that, I usually only go to like GameStop and pre-order if there's like some kind of, you know, cool, you know, neat bonus that comes with the game. It's kind of like the nearest one to me is like a 30-minute drive from my house. So let's go on and save. Little save statue that's got Toucan Sam on the front of it. Horwell, hey Link, up here.
Yo.
And yeah, I will tell you folks, like I said at the beginning, if it looks like I'm kind of waiting for certain things to happen in the game or whatever, yeah, this is not a... The Skyward Sword HD, yes, is new to me, but the game, it's not a blind playthrough, so... I have played through this game before, but I will say there's probably going to be a good bit of stuff that I've forgotten about it too, so... Horwell says, good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me. We can have a quick chat. Use the L, aim at your target, and there we go. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Then you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. While moving, hold B. And we're dashing. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh, you have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again. Look. Over there, do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and, well, you see, will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? Yes, we will. Fantastic. So you'll do it. I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. Blue says at my local Walmart there are still copies of whatever that is lying around. Looks like a long title. And Luna says, I would rather buy something for under 50 since I do not want to pay 50 bucks for a game I may not play just to leave it on a stand. Yeah, I kind of see where you're getting at there, Luna. The best thing I could tell you to do in that situation, also, that way you don't end up with games that you have sitting on a stand, which I'm guilty of doing myself, is always to read reviews on them. Go online, you know, check out different gaming sites, you know. But sometimes, I mean, you can be a diehard fan of something and take the chance, and sometimes you're still, like, not happy, so. And Blue says he'll be right back. Alright, Blue. Horrible says you should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off the ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. And we got Link just hanging around. Uh-oh. I must have pressed something wrong. Okay, 1 second, folks. Alright, I'm back. And we're off. And we got us a nice little box right here. And here we go. And here's our little animal friend, Mia. And Mia sounds somewhat frustrated. Don't jump so high! You're scaring me! Whatever the heck this thing is. Look at that thing. It's like a mix between a cat and a raccoon and a mouse. And it's not happy. Nice work. You've brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Yes, horrible. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this, or don't tell the others. 20 more rupees. Sweet. Thanks, horrible. The save statue, but we probably don't need to hit it right yet. Dramatic cinematic scene coming up right now. And go. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. Hey, good morning, Link, says Princess Zelda. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I am going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. So, how do I look? We're gonna say great. Ha! I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. Looks like somebody's had their coffee this morning. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual of Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, sir. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. Snitch! I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. How come Zelda looks like a man with that face if you look at it right? I didn't see a man, but maybe you're seeing something that I didn't, Luna. Kapora says, as you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too, Link. I'd tell him to calm down. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Home-wrecking Loftwing. Oh my god. Calm down, Link. Broly! How are you? Good to see you again. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Woohoo! This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race, what if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. Hey, Blue, welcome back. Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. I think they need a drug test, Gapora. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now, jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press down and call your Loftwing. This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is going. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horo is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horo, he'll probably just come to talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horo to come and see me in my quarters. Yes, sir. Hey, Sadistic Peach! Welcome to the stream. How are thee? Oh, hello. What? Is something wrong? What's the big hurry? Says Jackamar. What? Your Loftwing is missing? But I just saw him. Goose's bird was chasing off after your feathered fella. Which way? I think, well, to be honest, I don't really know where they went. Well, you're not much help. Horwell says, "What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale." What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now. How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find the bird on time. Good one. Doing good, Peach. Thanks for asking. Luna says, but every night have been restless for me since I cannot sleep without thinking of any spiders that may be in the house. Yeah, I see what you mean there. Yeah, that would probably make me a little nervous too, Luna. Broly asked, can you tell the graphical difference in this game than the original? I can. To me, it looks pretty significant in my opinion. Excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Well, alrighty then. Karen, she looks like a Karen. Don't men open doors for a lady anymore? How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your Loftwing? I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time. Alright, well, I'll open the door for myself. But you can follow me if you want. Alright. And we are upstairs. And we are going downstairs. But before we go, let's stop by the restroom. Take a load off. And we're good. Make sure Link gets his potty breaks. Luna says, since my room is upstairs and my daughter she is asleep downstairs. Yeah, that makes sense, Luna. Yeah, I'd be a little paranoid too, to be honest. Let's check these. I'm just gonna ruin your pottery here, sir. That made him a little uneasy. Gate here is open now, and so let's go on and save so we don't have to by chance accidentally experience all that all over again. Okay, so off we go. Whoa, what is this crazy dude doing? Goalie says, hold up, Link. Hey, Link. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing, dash, then when you're in front of the tree, bam, do a roll right into it. So come on, please. While dashing, shake the controller. Sweet. Whoa, you did it. A sky stag beetle. Wait up. Poor kid. More rupees. I'm loving it. Poor guy. Strix said, "You know, Groose, that sure was a pain. What with all the scratching and pecking." Groose says, "Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys." Whoa, Link, so, yeah. Just how long you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, "Oh Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please." You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry pal, Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Go give him back. Huh? I've got no idea what you're talking about. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Yeah, I agree, Blue, and I completely forgot about it. Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. The three amigos. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horo about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time. Thanks, Zelda. I wonder what they're talking about over there. It looks pretty serious. What's wrong, Link? What? Your Loftwing is missing? That's terrible. I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur streak through the sky. No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. The statue of the goddess is a great big statue in the north of Skyloft. It's at that place with the X mark. Right there. You know how to read a map, right? Press minus at any time to see a map of the area. If you get lost, just press minus. Alright. What? Pippet says, "Hey, Link. Over here. I have some information about your Loftwing. Come over here." Yes, sir. Hey, Link. I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Freaking coward. Sparring hall. Aegis, hey, it's Link. So you still want to get in some sword practice, even though today is the wing ceremony. I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Oops. You got a practice sword. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press plus at any time to look at the items you're carrying. And there are the items that we are currently carrying. Luna says, but I did put my jacket over my daughter as a blanket until I can fix her blanket. Well, that was nice of you, Luna. Oh yeah, you want to learn about how to use a sword? Yes, please. Okay, so the basics of swordmanship. It's important to think about the direction you're swinging your sword. If you swing it vertically, you'll do a vertical slash. And if you swing it sideways, you'll do a side slash. Thrust it forward to do a thrust. Next, there's a more advanced technique, the spin attack. It's the perfect move for when you're surrounded by enemies. If you remember these moves, you can handle yourself in any fight. Just remember the fundamentals. Always press ZL to target an enemy as soon as you see it. Try and getting in some good practice on these logs. If you forgot how to swing your sword, you can always check the help with directional. I think it's right. Don't ever forget your fundamentals. Once you've sliced up those logs, I'll set it up so you can try out your big move. Alright. Okay, that'll work. That log is set up for practicing your diagonal slash. Swing your sword diagonally to cut along the gash in the log. Okay, I'm going to try to take the Joy-Cons out and see if I can. I think I'm already having trouble, so. That's much better. That's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman, easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try spin attack? Okay. Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Swing the Joy-Cons together horizontally. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with ZO and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. That's the way. Fatal Blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that Fatal Blow quick before they get up. Okay, so we got sword stuff taken care of. Iga says, "Hey Link, you can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that?" What? Your loft wing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once, but remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. Once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Okay, I think we've got enough practice. Go and save. Yes, I'm already getting comfortable just using the individual, Joy-Con, so I already have a feeling that this is probably what I'm going to stick with, so. This gate is open now. Since when we left the hospital last night, her blanket got caught on the door, which made it a big hole in it. That sucks. Alright. Oh, hello. That was crazy. I was gonna say, can we get over there from over here? Oh, Eslo's using the Pro Controller. Uh-oh. Waterfall Cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. Got a green rupee. It's worth at least 1 rupee. Hey, Renee. Got this little chest here. Another 20 rupees. Okay, don't need any of those. Oh, look at that. Getting rich in Skyloft already, folks. Link! Hey, Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your Loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, really, Blue? Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Look, there he is. Hey, ZG. Good to see you again. How are you? No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Link. Reunited with our Loftwing finally. I'm free! Rupees appear to be on the bottom left of the original. They were below the shield meter. Huh. We should hurry, Link. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should try to fly to the ceremony. Luna says since my chair is the only softest chair in the house and the best place for my daughter to recover without the risk of her putting pain on herself by mistake. Yeah. Makes sense there, Luna. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see that. I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just sleep off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Let's hope so. Let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction when it's headed upward. It'll slowly lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude, then drop into a fast dive. So again, gain some altitude, then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird up to top speed. So how's the handling? Do you think he's flying alright? I will say that using the Joy-Cons instead of the Wii remote, the flying does feel a little more fluid. For riding your loft wing, you can press right at any time to go over the basic controls again. You can also charge, which is an attack that also gives you a burst of speed as well as slow down when you need to. Try all these moves and see how they feel. Charge, which is X, and your slow down. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your loft wing looks like he's flying great. My father and others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Your loft wing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Well, well, if it isn't Link. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Colin says Bruce has been going on forever about how he's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. Stritch says, Durr. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm going to be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was I going to let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First, I won a big race, and then Zelda and I finished the ceremony together on a statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real, I can see it. Duh. Oh yeah. Bruce. Psst. Bruce. Behind you. What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... God. Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just. Link, yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that big red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Did you hear that guy? A fair race? You know, the chances of that happening are just about less than zero. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too. Yeah. That's the spirit, Link. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
Alan, the wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Luna says, I would put her in bed, but too risky. She can move around too much and put pain on her foot. Right. Blue says, I wonder if the Smash Bros. And Twilight Princess amiibos will serve any purpose in this game. I don't know. I do have the Twilight Princess amiibo of Midna and Wolf Link, but I don't have it open, unfortunately. But I do have the only Smash Bros. LOZ amiibo that I have is Sheikah. So I guess maybe it's something that we can try soon. I don't know. And I have a couple of Breath of the Wild. I got Rider Link and Archer Link. So I know they all of my amiibos worked in Age of Calamity, so maybe, like I said, maybe it's something we can try out here soon. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link. Loft wings with colorful farts.
Hey!
Alan says, your attention please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Nope. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He'll also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Oops. Oops. Ouch. trouble. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Ouch. Yeah, bullies for sure. Well, this go around, I am having trouble, a little bit of trouble controlling this bird. I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm doing wrong either. Yeah, thanks, Blue. Yeah, it is there we go. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Woo. Link. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. Thanks for the GG, Renee. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Thanks for the GG, Blue. Great goddess, guiding light, and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth. Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice, too. Link, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making this sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. Zelda seems so sweet in this game. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Nope. Really? Huh, I thought you'd have figured it out by now. You have to jump off the statue. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump? Crap. I remember this giving me a whole lot of trouble when I first played this. Oh boy, I see you messed up your landing. Remember, once you dive off the edge, you can control your angle of your fall by tilting your body. I bet you're ready to try again, aren't you? I won't push you this time, so take the leap when you're ready. Just dash off the edge to jump into a dive, then just before you hit the ground, press and hold ZR. Oh, and don't forget that you've got to land in the middle of that round design in that courtyard below. That was perfect. You're amazing, Link. Awkward smile. know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? That is loud. Link! Hey, Link! Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? What's going on? Ah, Link! Oh. Goodbye, newly found Loftwing and Link. Luna says, sorry, I was just sewing my daughter's blanket back up and I almost got the wire from my headset stuck in it. Wow. Link. I am waiting for you. Time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. You're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Boy, look at that detail there. Send Zelda to Oz. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? This is like the one time I think I actually remember like Link's mouth moving, like whenever he supposedly says something. A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Alright, Blue, thank you so much for showing up tonight. It was good to see you again, and I hope to see you around some more. Have a good rest of the night, and take care. I see, she was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Hey, awesome possum. Is it? Yeah, it's HDing enough for me. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with what I've seen so far as the graphics and stuff. I think it looks beautiful. How you doing, possum? You got a stamina fruit. This peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. Ouch. And we got Mia. Oh, that's a little too HD for me right there. Oh my god. Kitty from hell! Wow, the first bit of damage I take is from that thing. Oh my god, get away from me. I think we'll come back for that thing down there. You got a heart. This item's life-giving energy restores 1 heart of life. Possum says, fine, would have come earlier, but my sibling and I wanted to catch up on some anime. Oh, nothing wrong with that. Definitely was spending time with a sibling. Hey, take your time, my friend. You got a jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things. But yeah, no problem, possum. Alright, I think real quick I'm going to take a very quick brief break because I think this next part has a bit of a, I don't know if it's super lengthy dialogue, but dialogue nonetheless, so I'll be right back and we'll see what happens next. So thank you so much and see you in a few. And I'm back. Thank you all so much for your patience. And so let's go into the statue of the goddess here. The one chosen by my creator, I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Really enjoy this song in this scene. It's very, very pleasant. It's probably like one of my favorite Legend of Zelda songs. For any of you that care. Thanks, Renee. Come, Link. You must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. Hey, Pigeon! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. You are not the father. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. Oh, okay. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out. I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. There we go. Well, I guess I gotta pick up the sword. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? I feel invigorated. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Okay, hold on. Let me get my drink and raise it skyward first. Okay, thank you. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link. Holy crap. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I have kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first, I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in lightness yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. How dare she say that? The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Oh my god. Let's say how frickin' skyward do I have to point it? Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turned out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this feast says is true, Zelda is alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but is only the start of your journey. Please, see it through and prove the legends true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Did he watch me change? That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Possum asks, what did you find unique about the gameplay for Skyward in comparison to the other games in the Zelda franchise? Well, I mean, obviously, I was gonna say the motion controls, but that was actually available, if I'm not mistaken, in Twilight Princess, which I believe came out before Skyward Sword did. Now I will say that I never used much the motion controls in Twilight Princess. Like whenever I bought my Wii, hold on one second, Fledge. Link. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You can buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Well, thanks, Fledge. want to go outside, but to try to finish answering your question, Possum. The one, the one and only time I played through Twilight Princess was on the channel, and I used the Wii U Pro controller. I played Twilight Princess HD and used the Pro controller, and so my first real good taste of motion controls in a Legend of Zelda game was in Skyward Sword. I mean, just so far as gameplay that I can say in comparison to other Zelda titles with this game is that the very beginning of the game is very rich in story and cinematics, it seems, and so there's a lot to kind of read and kind of take in, at the very beginning. It seems so. Off the top of my head, that's what I can come up with, Possum. Possum says, as you played this game for the first time, how did you interpret the characters surrounding this game, knowing that they are the first of the Zelda series, Zelda series' time chronologically speaking? I mean, it's how I interpreted them. 1 second, sorry. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're going to go look for her. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. But it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. You got a wooden shield. This light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also, keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire, like the thing just told me. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip a shield, hold R, select the shield you want to use, and let go of R. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the Sparring Hall will happily teach you. And there we go. I kind of know how to use the shield, so. I mean, obviously, as far as interpreting the character, I mean, the main thing that I remember just they were both. Oh my god. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed only with a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Let's do all the things that you want to do. But what I was going to say, as far as interpreting characters, if anything, with this being the first game, Zelda and Link obviously seem to be very young. That's the first thing off the top of my head. I want to say I had another point, but with all the constant interruptions, it's slipping my mind right now. So sorry about that. There was another thing I was going to say, and now I can't remember it. So. You caught one sky stag beetle. These bugs are really popular with the children of Skyloft. Their pinchers pack a lot of crunch, so watch your fingers. And there's actually another point that just kind of popped in my head right now, but unfortunately I don't want to give it out because I don't want spoilers for anybody in case they have not watched this. But I will say it does have something to do with the final boss and who, the final boss in most Legend of Zelda games usually is. And from what I remember, that person does not really seem to be all that present actually not present at all in this Legend of Zelda game. So, hope that didn't ruin anything for anybody, but I didn't go out, you know, full out and say what was in the game. So, Possum says, you know, Link's traditional green clothing is obviously used all the time, this game included, but how did you feel when you realized they weren't using it for main play for Breath of the Wild? To be honest, as far as Breath of the Wild is concerned, it didn't really bother me that much. I will say that, yeah, it was obviously noticeable that that Link wasn't wearing it. You know, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the outfit is in Breath of the Wild, but I think it's part of the DLC treasures that you have to get. You have to acquire it in some special way, it seems. I can't remember exactly how, but I'm pretty sure in saying that it's not something that's given to you, I don't think. So. What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Spirit. Or Sparrow? Oh, young man, what calamitous visions appear before me. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead for you. But I can foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Why not? Gaze into my eyes, stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into the future. You know, speaking of Twilight Princess, do you also intend to do the 3-heart challenge for it? Yes, I actually do. I was actually planning to do... I already was creating a thumbnail and everything for Twilight Princess HD 3-heart challenge before, I think, the announcement for this game came out. And with the timing and everything, I actually decided to push that back until after I did the heart challenge on this game. And so, which is actually kind of, I don't want to say that it sucks. I will say in my experience so far, I do like Twilight Princess better than this game. So it was a 3-heart playthrough that I was really looking forward to. And off the top of my head, I will probably say that after we finish this challenge, that Twilight Princess will probably be the next one. But I was really looking forward to it, and then the announcement to this game, so I was like, oh well, I've already played through it, and I kind of wanted to hit the game as it came out, you know, instead of waiting like a year or two to do a challenge on it. So, but gaze into my eyes, stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into the future. Allow me to tell you your fortune, boy. Do you doubt these eyes? I look upon your shirt, boy, and I see a single thread loose on your sleeve, stitching. Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally, I ask 10 rupees to tell a fortune, but this time I will charge but 1 rupee. So, do you want me to tell me your fortune? Do you dare discover what fate these eyes see? Only 1 rupee. Let's do it. Yes, I knew it. Aha, what a treat. You are the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm the best at what I do. You can trust these glistening eyes. Very well, let me see what I can see. Yes. Your fortune, it's all coming into focus now. Aha! I see many things. All is revealed. Young man, are you about to head into a densely wooded area? Somewhere blanketed in green, yes? Ah, my eyes, they see all. Trees everywhere. Yes, many trees. It would serve you well to buy a wooden shield before you travel. I can see that you're a bit young and green yourself, so it wouldn't hurt to take a heart potion with you. That's all I can see for the moment. My eyes, they grow weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. Thank you. Possum says, I'm only asking about the character part because these guys are all... the bottom root of the tree. They're the first of what grew into an entire society of Hyrule all the way to Breath of the Wild. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Possum. Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. And if your shield takes a beating, no worries, I can fix that too. So what will it be? Can we do that yet? You got it? These are all the items you can have that I can upgrade right now. A strengthened wooden shield with improved durability, 30 rupees, and we have the jelly blob to upgrade it, so might want to do that. Hey kid, I can't upgrade that if you don't have... Got the treasure, I need to do it. Come on, pick something else for me to upgrade for you. Do we not have what we need? Oh, okay. Yeah, we still need Monster Claw and Amber Relic, so... My mistake. Hold on now, you changed your mind. Well, and all the... it's fine. Come see me whenever you change it back, little buddy. Oh, darn. And we don't have a bottle. Hey, you there. Yes, you. The adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you need my potions by the cauldron full, so don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask you if you had an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. Well, there we go. You got an empty bottle, you can fill it with all sorts of useful things. Empty bottles fit in your adventure pouch. Press R to take a look. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff into your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off at the item check. So what would you like to buy? That's a vat of heart potion. Drink this, dear, and it will replenish 8 hearts. Why don't you pick some up for your adventure? It's only 20 rupees. How about it? Yes, please. You got a heart potion. When placed in your pouch, you can use this item to restore 8 hearts. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can mix something up for you. Birdie. Ah, hello. Welcome to my humble little side business over here. I infuse the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing really, just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions you would like for me to infuse? Sure. These are the potions you are currently carrying that I can infuse. And okay, yeah, we don't have any of the stuff for that. What's the most expensive item you've had to buy in a Zelda game? Oh, so you're not interested? Well, I hope to see you again. I'm trying to remember. Don't know if we need any of this right now, so... are you talking about just strictly with rupees or just hardest item to acquire in a Zelda game? With rupees. Alright, let me think. Well, that is a bit of a tough one. I'm trying to remember what all I've bought in Legend of Zelda games with rupees. I'm guessing you were planning to call it soon since it's been past 2 hours. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here in a little bit. Master Link, observe. The green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. You can confirm your current location on the map. Please see where you are in relation to Skyloft. It appears that you will be able to reach the surface by passing through the portal in the clouds at the column's base. What a wild view right there. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when descending from high elevations. Failing to do so has a high probability of resulting in injury. I took the liberty of deploying the sailcloth for you this time, but in the future you can manually engage it by pressing ZR before landing. Master Link, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft's legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Please proceed with caution, Master. Ouch. Young one, child of destiny, descended from the sky. Oops. Raise the sword of the goddess Skyward, take aim at the evil aura, and unleash its power. Oh, that's awful nice of you, Luna. I bet she appreciates that. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your cell cloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you, please? As you wish, Master. Dowsing is when I detect the presence of the aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of the sword. The nearer you are to an object emitting the aura in question, the stronger the response will be. This response manifests itself through vibration and sound. The direction of the object emitting the aura is indicated by the purple pointer you see. Hold up and select Zelda as your dowsing target, then point the direction you wish to search. Sealed temple. Just going to do a save. The old one. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link? Ah, Link. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years, waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue as you do. She set out for Farron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Farron Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press A to place a beacon. Okay, I didn't... Gotta be precise. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Oh! Any possible spider hiding spots? Well, I hope you are able to find them and prevent them, Luna. Go now, you must head into Farron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Well, thank you. You got some revitalizing potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. So, like, do we have, like... Oh, 2 potion bottles now. Sweet. Oh yeah, they're everywhere around homes. It's pretty annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I am not a fan of spiders. Okay. There we go. Rest our buns and get a heart. That's what I'm talking about. Out of the way, scram. Phew, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I'll tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Oh, you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly this statue is special as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Yes. All sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud. You had better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this. People actually live on this sky island and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. The Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it was filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic flowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold, no chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Ah, that's so, bud. I was hoping to tell you more, but I guess it can wait. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? This is the first time the stamina bar is introduced to these other series. What did you think of it? I thought it was neat. Unfortunately, the first time I ever experienced the stamina thing was in Breath of the Wild. I actually played, Breath of the Wild before I ever played this game. I owned this game for a very long time, but never played it. And so, whenever I went back and played this the first time, I was like, "Oh wow, there's the stamina thing," because as far as I knew, it originated in Breath of the Wild, but come to find out, it didn't. But I found out about some other things that I saw in Breath of the Wild that, come to find out, happened in other games. So it was actually kind of funny how all that worked out. So, but it was cool. I mean, I think it was kind of neat. So, anyways, I think I am going to save and quit for the night, and we will pick back up tomorrow. Yes, I am sure I want to quit. And we will continue our journey into the Faron Woods. And so, how about we go on a little raid? I think that's a good idea. Please join me, folks, on going on a raid. And I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. I had a really good time. I'm looking forward to getting back into this game so far. But let's see who we have available to raid tonight. I can see that I'm streaming. So, actually, here's a person here that I've never even heard of, and they're playing the same thing that we're playing. And I wouldn't mind just, I mean, they got a lot of people watching, and I wouldn't mind just, you know, rating somebody new, playing Skyward Sword. So let me go on and get this going here.
Want to custom design your own masterpiece of a debit card and get instant.
I'm always open to making a new friend. So let me put this here in our chat.
Nice, nice, nice.
And this is a streamer. Oops. Let me make sure I get the name right.
I've never played Guilty Gear Strive.
Who goes by the name of 8-Bit Eric. So please, as you see in the graphic, we use hashtag Murphy's Law Raid. Please drop a like if you like what you see. Please drop a subscription. Playing Skyward Sword HD as well, so please go show some support to a fellow streamer. And I will see you all at the raid. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And this is Murphy's Law Gaming signing out. Take care, folks.